Hey ladies, welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are doing well. I know all of you are doing well now that you have graced this channel. Before I get started, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that little notification bell, and please make sure your notifications are set so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So ladies, I wanted to talk to you today about rebranding. And this topic has been all over my social media feed about rebranding in 2025, and everybody has their different versions of rebranding, and I think it's a wonderful idea. I wanted to take this subject a little bit further and talk about how I rebranded myself through the process of reimagining. Now, we see this in companies all the time. Facebook did it by way of Meta. Different companies that are reimagining what they want their brands to look like. And as people, you don't have to have a business to mind your own business, right? You know, we talk about how easy and beautiful our lives would be if we would just mind our own business. You, as a human being, you are the CEO of your life. All of the executive functionings that happen here dictate how your company is functioning, right? I wanted to just go over some things that I have done by reimagining. But first, I just wanted to talk to you about the faculties of the mind. What separates the human from animals, which humans are animals, but what separates us from animals is the 6 faculties of the mind. You have perception, memory, will, reason, intuition, and imagination. Albert Einstein was once quoted as saying, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world." He also said, quote, "Imagination is the highest form of research." I think one of the most unfortunate things that we do as human beings is when we get older, we tend to leave out our imagination. We tend to leave out that faculty of our minds. And what I have noticed and studied in the most successful people is that they had this creative idea. They had this imagination that was so wild and that was so literally out of this world that people thought that they were crazy. These are some of the most successful people that you see today. The story is almost rinse and repeat, right? Everybody thought that I was crazy when I wanted to do this idea. And 10 or 15 million dollars later, they're rich off of this crazy imagination that they had, this wild idea, this creative thinking that they had, that this dream just would not let them sleep until they fulfilled that dream and manifested it into this 3D reality. A lot of times now you're starting to hear people say, well, you have to be delusional, right? You have to have this Delulu mentality. And it's not delusion, it's just your imagination. When you are in tune with your imagination, your creative way of thinking, that is what harmonizes you with the other faculties of your mind. You're there. That is a part of your DNA. That is part of what makes you a superior being because you're human with those faculties. I heavily relied on reimagining what I wanted my life to look like and how I wanted to rebrand myself just as a being, as a person. Earlier this year, I literally quantum leaped my life. I have a video where I talked about how I quantum leaped and the steps that I took to quantum leap my life. But before I did that, before I took that step, I actually made a declaration to myself. I rebranded myself by reimagining what I wanted my life to look like. I completely looked at myself as a business who wanted to rebrand. Within the context of that declaration, I used my imagination. I used my creative thinking, and coupled with my creative writing skills, I developed a technique to change the trajectory of my life. And in a matter of months, I went from sleeping at the airport to literally now departing out of that same airport to fly all over the world. When you are able to use your creative imagination through creative thinking, in addition to creative writing, writing words that are poetic art to the divine feminine, to where she hears that and it awakens something within her to pull down the blessings from source. It is such a marvelous, marvelous thing to see. My life literally has changed by reimagining what I wanted my life to look like. It is such a rewarding thing to see because I can actually zoom out of my life and see where I started to where I am now. I can only just imagine what 2025 is going to look like for me. I'm so excited about the things that are to come, not only for me, but for you as well, because you deserve to have your 2025 reimagined in the highest of vibrations. I wanted to share that declaration with all of you, the declaration that I made to myself, the reimagining technique that I did for 60 days that changed my life. I wanted to share that with all of you. The link for that will be in my description box, or I will leave it in the pinned comment. It's going to be the first comment pinned in the comment section. And it is such a marvelous technique to set yourself up to have an overarching theme of success for 2025. Going into 2025 and having this mindset, and you're able to do this for 60 days, I'm telling you, your life will change. I am a living witness. I am a testament to this, that it works. I have had to true test this in order for me to actually bring it to you. I'm very excited. I'm so excited to go from where I was in the beginning of the year to now, traveling internationally and launching my first digital products. I'm so excited. I'm happy for myself. I'm happy that you guys have been on this journey with me. And I just want to continue to see not only myself grow, but you grow as well. I cannot wait to hear the testimonials because I know that they're going to be coming. When I shared my reimagining technique with my friend, she literally just bawled her eyes out. She was crying. I was crying. She was just like, oh my God, this needs to be put out there. Like, people need to hear this. And I was so afraid in the beginning to put my sacred art out there, but I'm here now. I'm here. I am fully aware of my gifts, and I want to share that with all of you. I hope that this video was helpful. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you check the link out in the description box or pinned in the first comment section. I am wishing you a happy and healthy holidays and a beautiful, beautiful 2025 reimagine.